Hi guys, it's Austin here. Thank you so much for watching this video. I just recently hit 10,000 subscribers a few days ago. To celebrate it, I did a live stream, and then next I am going to show off my top 5 favorite locomotives. They're just right here, you can't really see them. I do want to point out something. I was going to call it my top 6, but I don't know if I can. Because at the number 1 spot, there's actually 2 locomotives that I have as my favorite models of all time. So they're in a tie, pretty much. So if I can do this, I'm going to put these 2 in my top number 1 spot. Alright, so let's get right to it. So here is number 5 on the list. This is a Hornby model. It's my first ever Hornby model, which is the Hornby Mallard. This one is a railroad model, which means it's in the budget range of Hornby models. So this one is a little bit basic, but it's still a really good runner, and I absolutely love this thing a lot. And I'm so proud to have it as my first ever Hornby model. Now we're getting into DCC. This one is really awesome. This one is by Broadway Limited. Brass hybrid model, and I think I got this for a reasonable price last year. This is my brass hybrid New Haven i5, but it's in their QSI decoder, which sucks, but this thing does run pretty good. It did give me some troubles the first time because this thing would just pretty much stutter in a way. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know what I did. I don't even know if I cleaned its wheels or what, but I guess it's what it needed because it's running pretty good. But yeah, the brass hybrid New Haven i5. Really love this thing. Now we're getting on to one of my most recent purchases. I just bought this back in June, and this thing is really good. I love this thing. There are a couple criticisms I have with it, but I'll explain in a minute. So as it slowly makes its way to the camera, this is my Paragon 3 Rolling Thunder, and if I can get it adjusted right to where I can get it in shot, this is my Broadway Limited Norfolk Western Class A, number 1218. This one is a recent model that Broadway Limited just recently came out with. I think it's towards the end of 2020. I don't know exactly, but this thing is really good, although there are a couple of criticisms I have with it. First off, I don't think the driving wheels, or the articulated driving wheels, are weighed down properly, so the engine is pretty much having trouble staying on the track a little bit. Though the boiler is made of die cast, so that's pretty good, but it's just the chassis of the driving wheels. I don't know. They keep coming off the track a little bit, or they bounce around a little bit. Also, the smokestack is pretty much warped from when I used the smoke unit. The element got so hot, it got to a glowing red. It just freaking warped the funnel. But apart from all those problems this model has, this model does run absolutely fine. Now here comes number 3. We are getting into Riverossi now, although this one is a collaboration between Riverossi and Concord, the rarest set they've ever produced, and I really love this thing a lot. This is my Chesapeake and Ohio's chassis set. Now I know this model represents the Empire State Express in its tooling, but you can't deny it's still a really good engine. I really love this thing. It runs great, even if it's a tad bit noisy, but it is starting to get toned down a little bit. I have all 6 cars for the set. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you just can't deny it. This thing is so beautiful. I don't really have any complaints or criticisms about this set. It's just awesome. Well, we made it to number 1, and as I said earlier, this has 2 models in it. I just cannot choose which is my most favorite ever. So here they are, coming around the bend. There is the Riverossi's Lehigh Valley 462 John Wilkes, and there is the Milwaukee Roads Hiawatha, the F7 Hudson. These 2 are my all-time pride and joy. I just absolutely love them, especially the Hiawatha. If I had to choose my favorite Hudson ever, it would have to be the Milwaukee Roads F7. I love its streamlining, mainly because, in my opinion, it just looks angry. I don't know what it is, but I absolutely love the streamlined feel and how angry it is, if that makes any sense to you guys. And the same thing applies to the John Wilkes. I mean, you just look at it streamlining. I don't know what it just looked like it has teeth or something like that. I really hope I'm making sense to you guys, but that is why I love these two so much. It's because of their streamlining and how they're designed. It just looks so monster-like. I do understand that does sound cringy how I explained it, but that is the truth about these. That is the truth about these guys. I just absolutely love them for what they are, you know? So there you go, that is my top 5-ish favorite locomotives. I know I can only choose one in the number 1 spot, but it's so hard for me to choose. I love these two to death. So I hope you all enjoyed. I know my opinion will probably change in the future. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, I don't know. We'll just have to see. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Take care, guys. And one thing I almost forgot to mention, thank you all so much for 10,000 subscribers. Couldn't have done it without you all.